Hello everyone and welcome to EchPlays and welcome to Esh. I don't know what the fuck that intro was. Welcome to Good Rock, the Rock Boys house. Oh god, that's the name of the colony now. Damn it. Good Rock. Home of the Rock Boys. Damn it. The Rock Boy, apparently. Oh, I misspelled rock. Okay, that's good. Rock Boys. Okay, welcome. We've got the name. Name your colony is done, apparently. Welcome to Oxygen Not Included. Okay? I might have played this on this channel briefly. I don't remember. But I definitely streamed it quite a lot back when it first came out. But since then, I haven't really touched it. So there's a lot of updates that have been applied to Oxygen Not Included. And I'm really pumped to get back into it. So we're going to try to do a decent series on this. Ongoing. And see how it goes. First, though, the first order of business is to pick 3 good boys, okay, to get in here and get at it. Now, tinkering speed, I don't really know what that does, if I'm being honest. I can't remember, and I forewarn you, I won't be remembering much of my time in this game. So we're just gonna have to deal with it. Now, I think I found a shoe-in, okay? Other than their inferior bladder, just an absolute garbage bladder that requires a lot of pee-pee to come out at a lot of different times. But I think we found a shoe-in, Jean. But really, we're going to call him a man bun because the fucking man bun he's got. Lindsay is bad. Shuffled. We're going to come back to Ellie. Nails, I love the look of Nails. I love the purple streaks, and I love her confidence. I love the damn name. It's fantastic. But I'm not too sold on the old stats. Tinkering, how adeptly they use machines. I'm guessing that's pretty good, to be honest. But I'm going to leave it. Okay, I'm going to leave it, and we're going to come back. We're going to go back over here now. A level 7 scientist, and in all honesty, she can't cook, but that's okay because everybody else can. So I would love someone with some nice learning. In fact, I'm gonna leave Ellie here. She learns real good, so we're gonna name her Nerd. What a fucking nerd she is. Nails, I'm sorry to say this, but I think we're gonna have to switch you out here. Cooking +7. I mean, we don't have a cook, which would be good, but I'm not sold on only being good at a cooking. So I think we're going to shuffle. Oh, Devon Sawa. I did some test games, so I didn't realize they kept the people sometimes. Devon Sawa is now in the rotation. Sorry, Devon. Harold. Oh my God, Harold. I'm gonna have to pass because while I love a nice 8 construction, you're not really fitting our holes here. We need some of these. Okay, we need some of these, Harold. Lyra. Really nice stats again, but not the ones we're looking for. Digging, learning, cooking, construction, medicine. Promising. Harold. I could have swore we just had it, Harold. There's 2 Harolds. It's fine. Abe. Oh my God, Abe. You look like Grandpa Goku, and I love it, but again, not sold on your stats. Oh my God. Irritable bowel, bladder efficiency -50%. That seems OP, 50%, but you know what, I'm gonna pass. Digging +12, the greatest miner of all time, unibrow named Meep. God, everything about this person is basically my favorite thing. But I'm gonna pass. I'm looking for the perfect. Maybe we won't find the perfect, but we got to go through it. We're back at Devon Sawa. No, we're not. It's a different Devon Sawa. We're back. We have Meemaw now, and Meemaw is actually better in every way. Versus Nerd, and she's also called Meemaw. Nice. Sorry, Nerd. Frankie. Okay, we're looking for someone who's good at maybe digging and cooking. That would be fantastic. Cooking and athletics. We don't really need learning from this person. Immunity and medicine. This is promising. Hassan, you are a promising prospect. okay? Ashkan is actually super good as well. Can't research, but we don't need them to research. Ashkan. I love everything about you, Ashkan. Napkin. You did this to yourself. Alright. Embark on the journey. Is everybody ready? We've spent 6 minutes on this process, but I think having the right 3 people to start your colony is very important. The only thing that I'm a little worried about is the lack of digging speed. But what are you going to do? You know, maybe our 4th person, when we get a new person, will truly be the digger that we've all been looking for. Let's embark. These clones are ready to bone. No, I hope not. We're ready. Let's pause it and get our bearings here. Let's take a look around. Okay, let's take a look at our oxygen situation. This is all good air down here, so we're going to dig this way first, I think. And then we have room over here, too, to dig without breaking it into any sort of pods. So, behind-the-scenes info, I did a test run before this just to get my keys remembered. And I immediately dug into a pool of water accidentally, flooded the entire colony. Everyone had hypothermia for at least 3 days. It was a nightmare. So let's not do that, okay? Let's take a little bit of forethought and use that stuff, that good stuff called, you know, brains. So we're going to dig over here. We're going to break into this cavern, I think is the first order of business. And we will go ahead and start our infrastructure once we get a few materials. And by infrastructure, I mean putting tiles down as the flooring. Welcome to Good Rock, home of the Rock Boys. It's apparently the name of our colony here. We're in an asteroid, I think. I could be wrong, but I think we're in some sort of asteroid. These guys were not in the game last time I saw them. They apparently cast light. I'm not sure if they dropped something, though. They do give us a decor bonus, so maybe until we get lighting unlocked, we should just leave them alone. So the good thing is that we have a bunch of algae, and it's, like, really good. Okay? That's all I gotta say about algae. I'm a pro-algae boy. I'm for algae. What are you doing? Why won't you, let me place a tile there? Is it because of this boy down here? I don't know. I'm gonna build a ladder, though. We'll build the ladder down here. And we'll get to digging. We're gonna dig all this out. We're gonna dig this out. We're gonna dig this out. All things considered, we probably shouldn't, to be honest. Because we can set this to priority harvest these things if we don't destroy them. Oh my gosh, you guys. What are you doing? Dig this, please. Oh, you know what I've done? Bad boy stuff. I don't know why I selected tile here, but apparently I did. How can I dismantle this? Deconstruct. I meant to build a ladder there, but I built a wall, which is unfortunate. I'll put the tile there. I'll put some tiles here. Now, generally, I think the common practice is to make all of our rooms 3 in space. So these 3 blocks and then a roof here. But because we're in a room with this thing, we have to make this center floor 4 high. And the reason you want 3 high is because you can't reach. So for instance, I'm going to have to put a roof here, but they're not going to be able to reach it from the floor to put it there. So we're going to have to eventually dig above. And we're going to dig above anyway to expand our base. But in theory, in working theory, you want to build all the rest of the floors in 3 high sections. So for instance, we'll put the floor here, and we'll have a 3 high space to work with, and they can reach the roof to do anything they need to do with the roof. And that's good because you're going to want to hide pipes and wires and stuff in those sort of blocks. So even after you build the tile, you're not done with them. You know, you're going to put, like I said, electricity and plumbing and stuff in there. Whew. What a life we're living. So what's our priority now? Let's pause for a second and take a look at what we can do. So we can actually make an oxygen oxidizer, but I don't think that's the first thing we want to build. We can make a manual generator, which is on our list, but maybe not the first thing. I think what we want to build is a toilet first. So what I want to do is avoid putting a toilet anywhere near the good water. I think maybe we can just dig out over here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So we'll dig all of this out first. Yeah, and then the tile will go like this. And I think these should all be prioritized higher than everything else, so we're good. So yeah, the priority system is probably the most important system. We have all these things. In case you guys haven't played, I'm going to go over it a little bit. The overlays are important. You can see the status of various different parts of our colony. Let's pause it for a second. Oxygen shows you the quality of air, so the red is like usually carbon dioxide or something. Purple and blue is sort of a mixture of the two where they're going to struggle to breathe, but they can still survive. But if it's only red, they're not going to be able to breathe. They're going to have to go in for a minute, hold their breath, and then come back out and get some oxygen. Which is why I don't want to break into this pocket just yet. So we're leaving this path right here. Hopefully none of this is dirt, actually, or sand. It is sandstone, but it's not sand, so it won't just like fall and leave this. Because this is going to go down. Carbon dioxide is heavier than oxygen, so it's going to go down, whereas oxygen will flow up. So this is going to, if we break this, it'll come straight down into our house, and we'll have to deal with it before we're even really ready. And then over here, the reason why I felt safe digging into this because it was all oxygen essentially, because it was surrounded by an oxygen rock or whatever. It had a bunch of plants and so forth. It's good. So yeah, I'm gonna dig over into this, and we're gonna make this area a bathroom. I think it'll be a nice bathroom. We could put in a outhouse, a pump, and maybe like I think there's a thing, the wash basin, so they'll wash their hands. So you don't want to spread disease or have your hands smelling like a hot poop. Never want that. If you're looking for a reason to wash your hands and like cleanliness is not the answer you're looking for, well, maybe just having your fingers smell like poop would be an alternative motivator for you. Just a thought. I used to be a poop smelling bitch. I don't know why I'm so mad at you theoretically out there in the world. I apologize. We're not going to build any doors yet. They're not super useful to us right now, and also they cost metal. So apparently we've found our first young boy here. I am going to have to take care of him. He's called a hatch, and now he's going to be deceased. Everybody murder this boy. Take him out. Take him out. Why aren't they taking him? They're taking him out now. Let's get out of this. He's fleeing, but he has nowhere he can go. He is doomed. Fantastic job, everybody. Fantastic job. Let's get rid of these. I know how to do this stuff. Now, let's pause while we plan our next dig. So, I'm thinking we'll dig to here. Get to work. And again, we're being punished a little bit. You kind of do want some of your colonists to have some dig points early on, because you're going to be doing so much digging to clear out the areas initially, whereas the digging sort of goes down in priority as you get bigger and bigger. But what can you do, you know? We have the dream team here. You can't pass up Meemaw, Napkin, and Man Bun. There's no way you're going to get any better than this. They're pretty much the Michael Jordan, Larry Robinson, and Shaquille O'Neal. I just picked 3 random basketball names. I think Larry Robinson might be a hockey player. I'm not sure. They're the dream team in short. Okay, there's no getting around it. They are the dream team. Okay, so I think what we want to do next is get ready to build our outhouse. I want the outhouse to be at the far end of the room, so we're going to wait for them to finish. We can also get a wash basin, so we'll make this a 6 build order. And we'll put it right by the door. And we also probably want to make the tile situation the reality. So we'll do that. Let's get rid of this sand. Great job, everybody. Meemaw is even going hard. I'm not sure why you would get a clone that's already geriatric in nature, but you know what? Maybe they saw her work, because I'm looking at her and I'm thinking to myself, damn, why don't we just put all old people into manual labor positions forcefully? The world would be a better place, I think. If you're out there and you are old person, well, I think my demographic is growing. Oh God, no, not like this. Okay, it floats. It floats. I thought it was gonna dig out from under it and then drop and destroy it, but actually it floats, which is unrealistic but fantastic. Insufficient resources, water. Okay, we need a water source. We need access to water. So let's check this out real quick. It's got bad stuff down here, but it's not gonna flow up, so we're safe here. I think you'll find that I'm a little bit paranoid about early day air quality. For better or worse. So I always think about where the airs from the new pockets are going to go. Hopefully this is going to be where we want our ladder to be. This is not a thing that I want to happen. We're going to get our ladder all the way down here. In fact, why not put it all the way down in there? This will give us access to water, which hopefully they can then deliver to these different places until we can get plumbing unlocked. The next thing we probably need to do is power, because we need power to run the research station as well as some other stuff early, obviously. So we'll need a manual generator soon, and I'm thinking we'll put it below this place. So we'll start digging this out, and we'll put a nice manual generator and a battery down below the place. This guy is actually sleeping, I believe, in a hole. No, that's not them. That's actually a fruit. It's actually just a fruit. Where's everybody? There's two. Oh, they're spooning. That's nice. Meemaw and who is that? Man Bun. Who knew? There's already some romance happening here on the old Good Rock. Let's dig that. Nice. We are going to have to deal with this boy eventually. So I'm going to go ahead and leave him alone for now, but we know he's down there. We can go dig him up and punish him for his evil, wicked ways of existing, essentially. Is this his natural habitat? Did we come here and ruin it? Yes. Was he here first? Yes. Technically, by law, he would probably own the land in modern times, but not in good old days, okay? There's no laws in space, okay? It's technically international waters over here. So we're going to kill him and take his land. There's no getting around it. There's no ifs, ands, nor buts about it. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and plan out the tile first. So we're going to go ahead and tile this bad boy. And then we're going to dig stuff. Yes, yes. Okay, so the toilet, I accidentally built a wash basin first, which actually was not accidental. I don't remember. Oh, it was because I had to wait for them to clear the rest of this room out. So we're going to put the outhouse down now. We'll do some infrastructure planning for the future by putting this here as a doorway. And you know what? We might as well just place the roof, but even though they can't reach it yet, we might as well put it up there, just so it's always there and planned. Oh, they're eating some of the stuff. Now, we do start with some food. Some nutrient bars, but not a lot. So we do need a micro, what is it? A micro musher? Micro musher, which will turn, it produces low quality food using common ingredients, which I'm not sure what that means. I think it means they eat dirt, if I'm being honest, which I both love and hate. I've once ate dirt, okay, and it was on purpose. I'm not talking about like falling and then having dirt on your mouth. I mean, like, I was dared to eat a dirt, and I ate some dirt, and I don't regret it. It wasn't good, but I think I grew that day. And I'm not talking about sexually. I'm not like, I don't have like a dirt fetish, but I know how dirt tastes, and I think that's some knowledge that I could spread to my children when I forcefully make them eat dirt as well. You guys are really going to town on this tile, and I really appreciate it. I just want you to know. I do want to prioritize this freaking ladder, though, because we need the water. Made a mess. Oh, you know what? Whoa, whoa, whoa. No, 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 no. Please tell me you did not just pee in the hole down into the water. You fucking did, didn't you? I can't believe this, dude. As soon as they made the hole, someone took a deuce. Hopefully we can get down there before it gets out of hand. I don't know if it spreads or not, but... Ugh. It's priority number 7, apparently. Really got to get down into brass taxes when it comes to contaminated water. Can I look in this? No, it's a plumbing overlay. How can I see the water? Is it germs? Oh, god damn it. Now there's germs all in the water, you bastards. I can't believe this. You did this. Polluted water. Sweet. Priority 8. Let's get that out of there, for God's sakes. I think it's fine now that it's been bottled up, but just, you know, just to get it out of here. Now, I have a feeling that this stuff is not going to go away. Like, until we... I think we're going to have to do some sort of, like... Some sort of... cleaning of the water, somehow. I don't think it's germed up enough. Water... 1507 germs, food poisoning. Disinfect... How do I do this, then? Disinfect... Oh, they can only disinfect, like, the things. Okay. I mean, so I get it, I guess. Slime lung. Contracted via air inhalation. Lethal if untreated. I think we might have ran into our first big problem here. In that we immediately took a duke right into the water source as soon as it was open for use. No delay whatsoever. They're literally in the process of breaking the last block down into the water when someone was just like, you know what? I gotta evacuate my valves right now, even though we just built an outhouse. Partially my fault. I will admit that, okay? Partially my fault that I didn't get the outhouse built immediately. But goddamn. You could have pooped or peed up here. Anywhere but where you did it. If I knew who it was, I'd reprimand them 100%. Why am I doing this? Is there a reason? It's just going to continue to spread, I think. Like, the water is the source now. So, I think we're going to have a bit of an issue. You know what we need to do, though? We need to just push forward here. And prioritize the digging of our area where we're going to have our power. And we can go ahead and build. We need more metal. We don't have any metal in here. We need to find a metal source. There's not a lot of metal in general, is there, in our area? There's like small areas and then there's this big one up here, but I don't want to dig up there yet. Is there any down? Nothing substantial. I think we might have to just pick and choose here. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and do this then. And I think that should give us a little bit of metal. How much metal is this per? 298, so almost 300 per block. And sometimes over 300 per block. And we need, like, for the research station, we need 400. So that should give us enough for the research station, at least. Disinfecting really takes a while, doesn't it? You guys got this. Prioritize, though, for sure. Let's make this a 7. They're leveling up their skills here. Meemaw is digging raised to 2. Great job, Meemaw. You really did it. Fetching water, polluted water. What does this say, actually? Polluted oxygen can accelerate the spread of disease through your base. Small accidents can be cleaned up by clicking and dragging with the mop tool, while larger bodies may be worth filtering. Polluted water also stresses out duplicants. Well, I mean, we've run into a situation for sure. We've immediately just done the bad thing. We've immediately done a bad thing here. It's unfortunate, but I don't feel like this water is close enough to really merit going. I guess we could make up our own tank and sort of filter this down into its own new reservoir if we really felt like we needed to. But past that, good grief, I can't believe it. I can't believe this. Well, I mean, it wouldn't be an EchPlays series without an immediate screw up. Almost, remember, every single time. Good grief. When I said it, I flooded my first test colony, and now I've managed to take a massive bow right into the water source. It's not the best, is it? Okay, I think I'm gonna put a... No, I'm not. I was gonna put a door here just in case, but in reality, I think the best bet here is to not spin the metal on that. So we still don't have enough, huh? They still haven't even dug this, is the thing. Like, it's clearly priority 7. How about you go down and do it? How about you go down and do it? Is there a chance that you could go down and do that thing? I mean, I've made sure to dig it correctly so that you would have a path up to it. Why are you doing this to me and your friends and family? Can you answer me that? Can you freaking answer me that, son? Alright, well, do we have at least enough to make the manual gen? Yeah. Alright, so I'm going to put the manual gen right below. Right here. And then I'm going to make some wires. That goes up. No, you know what? We'll leave all that, but I want to run it to a battery first, so we don't have to do this later. Stores a bit of runoff power from the generators, but loses its charge over time. We need more metal, which is why I started digging over here, so we can get this little bit of metal. I've honestly rarely seen a situation where metal was not at least one pocket of it pretty close to where you start. Now, you could consider this pretty close, but you have to go through so many pockets to get there. It's almost not really worth it, because you're going to contaminate your entire colony with all this carbon dioxide that's up here. Especially like this. Look at that. It's a nightmare up here. Is this actually... I think this might be a vacuum. Yeah, vacuum's actually okay. It just sucks whatever's near it into it. But, like, this carbon dioxide is 100% going to flow right down into our base. And the lower area is this, and it's already full of that stuff, so... we also are probably going to need a oxygen algae deoxidizer too, but it also needs power, so we're just sort of waiting on the power situation to be solved, and it's all riding on metal. So I think we're gonna have to just go up there no matter what. I don't think we have a choice here. So what we can do is we can start building our ladder up here. It's gonna suck oxygen up into it, I think. But what are you gonna do, really? We need the copper. Let's prioritize first, though. Let's go ahead and make this stuff all a 6. Or a 7. Make this a 7, and then we'll make this... ugh. I wanted to make it a 6. Let's prioritize this to a 7 so they wash their hands. Let's make this a 6 so they don't shit their pants. There we go. I'm feeling good about this. I'm feeling good about this. It's day 3. It's cycle 3. Let's pause. Let's take a count of what all's happened. I think it's a good place to stop. So this, in our first episode, we've made it to cycle 3. We've had one, I would call it a systemic failure on my part. I only have myself to blame. I probably could have built the outhouse at least a little bit soon enough, probably in time for them to not shit into the water source. I would call it a combination of forgetfulness on my part and then just really horrible luck. They could have lost control of their bowels anywhere in the base, but they lost their bowels on top of the water source right before, when it was too late for me to blockade it or cancel it, right into the water. And now we have food poisoning water, which is super unfortunate. But what are we going to do at this point? We can't start over again. I started over 2 times, full disclosure. So thanks, guys, for visiting the Good Rock, home of the Rock Boys, apparently. Thank you guys for watching the very first episode of Oxygen and Not Included. If you guys are liking the series, hit the like button. Leave some comments below if you have any pro tips for things that I should do that don't include not pooping into water, because I know that. Okay, I wish it hadn't happened, but it did. And now this is our reality, and we have to live with it. There's no getting around it. Tell your friends, if they like Oxygen Not Included, to come check this one out. Put it on your Twitter. Throw it on your Discord. Tell them about Rock Home. Okay? No, that's not what it's called. It could be a good name for their rocks, though. The home of their rocks. Welcome back to Good Rock. Thank you, bye.